What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Yaya, and we gotta talk about 2024 and the fighting games coming with it. Now, a lot of people think 2023 was peak for fighting games, when in reality, that's not the case at all. What if I told you, for fighting games and its genre, it's 2023 toast? So to get everybody excited for the next year of fighting games, we gotta talk about the most anticipated, the biggest fighting games coming out in 2024. And don't worry, I'm going to talk about the updates and DLC to other games. Don't sleep on that. But I want to highlight some of the rawest games we got coming. Y'all see this one? I want this one so bad. Ever since Evo, I've been corrupted. Alright, let's start out with January 2024. We got two major fighting games coming out, and one with a whole bunch, a lot of new improvements. Number one, we have NNID Birth 2. I'm never saying the full name, by the way. Like, they can throw that in the garbage. I'm never saying it. NNID Birth 2, that community has been through hell, getting cooked through the pandemic, and so many other reasons. This game has its own tight niche community that if you're interested, you should go ahead and play this game. You probably wonder why haven't I made content on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's just a lot more other fighting games, personally for my taste right now, that have been more appealing to me than that game. But NNID 2 letting you take over replays mid-match and get better at the game as you play. That's broken. Is this gonna be the norm now? Cause everybody should be pretty much intermediate level by the end of 2024 some kind of way. NNID Birth launches January 25th, 2024. Now the last game I want to talk about, and probably my most anticipated fighting game since probably BlazBlue dropped, to be honest with you, has to go to Tekken 8. You already know Tekken 8 coming out, everybody waiting on it. It's been on multiple Game of the Year's awards, most anticipated list. What else I gotta say? The only thing that maybe I worry about with Tekken 8 is that I feel like the netcode in the beta just not as good as what we currently have on the fighting game roster, but it's still solid enough to play overseas, and when it's good, it's good. So for me, I'm happy with that in that manner. And then there's this game, it's an arena fighter. I know how y'all feel about arena fighters, but what if I told you this next game I say is not a standard arena fighter? I'm gonna break this down real quick. I know it's not the most appealing. I know it's not the most beautiful game of all time. I mean, like, we don't got a Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's not even half as pretty as Naruto Storm is. But you know how Storm Connections turned out. Bro, you know how it turned out, right? Probably the worst fighting game of 2023. I'm just saying, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the deliverers. Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash is a game that I'm super excited about, which you can pair up and play with your friends online. It's a 2v2 similar like fighting game. And essentially, don't look at this like a typical arena fighter. It looks like Dissidia with a fusion of J-Stars. So if you're interested in those type of games, I highly implore you that game, you should try it out. I'm gonna be honest, if it come out bad, if it come out whack, if it come out trash, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell y'all if it's gonna be mid or not. But I will be covering Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash as well as Tekken 8 on this channel. So if y'all enjoying that, go ahead and subscribe for more, man. Stop playing with your boy. Let's get back to the platform fighters. You know, on this channel, I love everything. I ain't got no preference over any type of fighting game. If it's good product, it gotta go in this video. I don't care if it's a Smash clone. I don't care if it's an arena fighter. I just love fighting games. And we gotta talk about the two big ones, the underdogs that could potentially take over in 2024. We know that Rivals 2 is coming out. Rivals 2 is supposed to come out in Q1 or Q2 of 2024. If you guys don't know, Rivals of Ether, it was a sprite-based game last time, right? This time, it went completely 3D. I think this game, and I don't want to be one of those guys be like, this the Smash killer, or this gonna kill Smash. I also have a theory that Smash Deluxe 2 is coming out next year, but I ain't gonna go into that today. But I think this game has all of the components and has a beautiful art style for a Smash-like game platform fighter. A big complaint about a lot of platform fighters, besides multiverses, at least for me, I'll speak for myself here, is that a lot of them don't look as good as Smash Bros, even on the Switch. They have weird or unique art styles that's not even cool for an indie like. Besides Rivals of Aether being sprites, a lot of the other ones I just don't like how they look. I hate Brawlhalla. All my homies hate Brawlhalla. So Rivals 2 is coming, and don't y'all forget, Multiverses is coming back. Y'all know how hard I went on Multiverses on this channel. If you was around, you know Multiverses was that gas. I believe Multiverses, with the time they took off, they will cook. If they don't cook, then damn, I'll hold that. But Multiverses is supposed to come back sometime in 2024 as well. And then there's this other game, right? There's this other game that's supposed to come out, okay? I feel like Project L, it's on its way. If you've played Project L at an event, at a tournament, or watch gameplay, I'm gonna be honest with you, we need more tag fighting games right now. I'm tired of everything trying to be so grounded oriented. Project L is like, fuck that. We going crazy. If y'all have not seen Echo Super in that game, I like this ain't hot fire. It literally like a fail-safe super. Now, I do not think Project L will drop in 2024. If anything, maybe like early alpha, somewhat similar to like what Valorant did. But I do think we will get some type of open beta, open alpha, or something like that in 2024. Just hear me out. I think with Arcane Season 2, I'll be damned if we don't get something playable in my own crib by the time we get to Season 3 and the game's still not out. When they pushing that with Arcane. So I feel like something's gonna happen big for League of Legends starting from now until 2024. I think something big is gonna happen with Project L from now somewhere into mid to early 2024. Next game on this list is Corrupt. Well, you can unleash your powers, choose your destiny, and fight. Jump into an over-the-top struggle for the fate of the universe. Master insane combos, obliterate other players online, top the leaderboards in a fast-paced fighting game. Now, I'll be real with you, this game interested me from an indies perspective, because essentially it gives me off this really dope vibe. It has this graphics that reminds me of like Warframe and Destiny like. And number two, I think in gameplay it has air combos. Y'all know I'm very big on air combos in fighting games. So Corrupt or Corrupt, I don't know if I'm saying it right. This game looks amazing. And looking at the gameplay into more detail, it looks like Killer Instinct if it was an anime game. I think that's so fire. That is so amazing altogether. Blazing Strike is a game that I'm very been waiting on and it's still in active development. So chill out. I promise you this is the year it's finally gonna come out, y'all. Alright, chill out. Inspired by classic arcade fighting game series from industry greats such as Capcom and SNK, the upcoming 2D fighting game from the developer Rare Breed makes game is Blazing Strike. It evokes the excitement and nostalgia of 2D pixel art genre pioneers while incorporating a unique game system with modern mechanics. I just read that shit off of Google because I don't really know too much about the game, but what I will tell you is that I'm a sucker for pixel art and video games. Some of my favorite games that this year that I haven't got around to play with personally is Anti-Mutatium and Sea of Stars. But I will say, I really love pixel art and I think we need to keep pixel art fighting games alive. And the only one that's commonly current out that is pixel art is from French Bread Studios with Under Night and Birth. So we need more of those. We need to keep that style alive besides Skullgirls kicking here and there. We need to keep that game alive, bro. And for the last most anticipated game, fighting game for 2024, it gotta go to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Listen, we've been waiting on this game over 13, maybe 15. It feels like it's always been half my life for another entry in the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series. And we finally getting it with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now hold on, I am very hyped for the game, but I'm being cautiously pessimistic or just open-minded on what could happen with this game. It is Spike Chunsoft, man. They have failed us with One Punch Man, a hero nobody wanted, and Mid-Force. So I'm gonna be straight out honest with you there, it's very scarcesome. But this game alone, this game has the potential to not only be one of the biggest fighting games of 2024, but one of the biggest fighting games of the last 10 years, of the decade, because how so many people have played this game growing up. This game has impacted so many people's lives. This can be crazy, bruh. And that being said, it's your boy Avataryaya. Make sure y'all subscribe and comment down below on what games are you guys excited for in 2024. There's a lot coming out. Everybody can't buy everything, let alone have time to play everything, you know what I'm saying? So let me know how you feel. And remember, you guys are golden and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out.
Who's next?
Let's see who's stronger.